In a world where celebrity meets curation and authenticity becomes a brand's beating heart, Meghan Markle's journey from royal spotlight to lifestyle entrepreneur has taken a sweet and slightly sticky turn. Her artisan brand, as ever, has become a runaway success, captivating fans and customers alike with handcrafted style products like raspberry spreads, herbal teas, and her most recent sensation, apricot preserves. But in a surprising twist, this seemingly simple jar of fruit spreads sparked an internet frenzy, sparked conversations about customer care, and revealed a behind-the-scenes look at how one of the most recognizable women in the world is building a business centered on heart, heritage, and homegrown values. What started as a modest launch of just 50 small batch jars shared with friends quickly turned into a viral sensation. Meghan, ever the storyteller, wove a narrative of picking berries in her own garden and crafting recipes inspired by her personal kitchen. Fans were enchanted. When the apricot spread hit the As Ever site, it sold out within an hour. But then the unexpected happened. Demand outpaced supply. Orders couldn't be fulfilled. Customers were disappointed. But what followed wasn't chaos. It was compassion. With sincerity and clarity, Meghan's team issued personal messages, offered full refunds, and, in a surprising act of goodwill, promised to gift the sold-out spread free of charge once it became available again. Rather than diminishing the brand, the hiccup revealed something rare in today's commerce landscape: a company led by care. And in a moment where a jam jar became more than just a pantry item, Meghan Markle proved once again that the strongest connections are built not just through products, but through purpose. The As Ever brand is more than just a product line. It's a reflection of Meghan Markle's vision for intentional living, sustainability, and storytelling through sensory experience. Since its inception, the brand has offered beautifully packaged small batch items like herbal teas, honeys, and fruit spreads that feel deeply personal, almost like a handwritten note from Meghan herself. Each item is paired with warmth and memory, from raspberry jam inspired by home recipes to her newly released rosé wine, which sold out in just under an hour. When the apricot spread was launched, it was described not as jam, but as a fruit-forward creation, a detail that speaks to its artisan positioning and high fruit content. Available at $9 per jar or $14 in keepsake packaging, it quickly became one of the most talked about items in the collection. But it was the unexpected overselling of the product that added a new layer to the brand story. Emails from As Ever explained the situation transparently. Due to high demand, we are unable to fulfill your order of the apricot spread at this time. We are refunding the purchase. And when it's back in stock, you'll receive it free of charge. For most companies, a stock issue might lead to silent refunds or automated apologies. But here, Meghan's team turned an error into an opportunity, one that built deeper trust. Even as the public noticed small inconsistencies, like the color of apricots in Meghan's Instagram photos, the focus remained on the authenticity of the brand's intent. The spreads may be made in a professional facility, but they originate from a personal place. Each jar begins with Meghan's own recipe, scaling her at-home passion into a brand that's now reaching homes across America. The most compelling part of this story isn't just the product or the packaging, it's the people. Meghan Markle's fans, many proudly calling themselves the Sussex Squad, didn't respond with outrage. Instead, they responded with appreciation. On platforms like Reddit and Instagram, customers expressed admiration not just for the brand's design, but for its dignity. One customer who missed out on a honey order from the first drop shared that she was later gifted the item for free, an act that left a lasting impression. "It made me feel like they genuinely cared about me as a customer," she wrote. "It made me want to order from them again." Another added, "I've had orders canceled before, but never gifted the item as an apology. Let's celebrate the little things." In today's fast-paced retail world, where algorithms and dropshipping often dominate the customer experience, As Ever stands out as a brand deeply rooted in intention. The simple act of remembering and rewarding loyal customers wasn't just good service. It was meaningful. Meghan's approach echoes something bigger. That genuine care for the people who believe in you is the foundation of any lasting brand. It's worth noting that many customers even declined their refunds by stating publicly that they were simply happy for Meghan and that selling out was proof of her success. That level of loyalty, where support transcends the product, is rare and powerful. And it speaks volumes about how As Ever is being received not just as a company, but as a connection. In the words of one fan, "I don't even want my refund. I just genuinely want Meghan to know she is so loved." It's a sentiment that echoes through every product drop and every thoughtful customer email. Building a lifestyle brand with global demand is no small feat, especially one rooted in artisanal charm. As the popularity of As Ever continues to rise, so too does the need for production that can meet growing demand. The company, headquartered in California with a factory in Illinois, is also behind other premium products like Bridgerton-themed fruit preserves and Meghan's own sold-out herbal teas and orange blossom honey. While some observers were surprised to learn of the large-scale production, those close to the brand clarified the intent. Every product begins with Meghan's original home recipe and is then carefully adapted for broader distribution, without sacrificing the essence of what makes it special. That approach maintains the handcrafted feel, even as the brand enters the homes of hundreds of thousands of new customers. As Ever is not simply about products, it's about the feeling they create, whether it's the light florals in the new Napa Valley Rosé, the smooth tartness of the raspberry spread, or the crisp brightness of hibiscus tea. Each offering is designed to elevate daily rituals. These aren't just items to consume, they're invitations to slow down, savor, and connect. As Meghan put it herself in her Netflix series With Love, making jam is more than a hobby. It's an act of care. "I did save one of 50 jars for my mom," she shared, a touching reminder that behind the brand is a daughter, a mother, and a woman with a story to tell. In an industry often defined by speed, scale, and surface appeal, As Ever has carved out something richer, a sense of soul. Yes, there were delays. Yes, there were sold-out jars and unmet orders. But what remained consistent throughout was the brand's unwavering commitment to respect, transparency, and personal connection. From garden to glass jar, from handwritten recipes to multi-state production, Meghan Markle has turned a simple passion into a platform, not just for products, but for storytelling. And the message is clear. Authenticity, even in the face of growing pains, is what resonates most. As more items are prepared for release in the coming months, including new teas and seasonal flavors, one thing is certain. As Ever is more than a moment. It's a movement. And for those watching, not just fans, but fellow entrepreneurs and creatives, Meghan's journey offers a powerful reminder. Success isn't always about perfection. It's about presence. It's about showing up, owning the process, and turning every challenge into a chance to connect more deeply with your community. Because sometimes, even a jar of apricot spread can tell a story worth savoring.